Hello and welcome to this crucial Group A match between Istiklol and Al Hilal here at the Prince Faisal bin Fahad Stadium in Riyadh. It's all set fair for a cracker in which both of them have to win. The earlier results saw Al Rayyan beating Sharjah by 3-1. A victory for Al Hilal will put them in the top two places, come what may. And Istiklol, as you can see, they've got to get off the foot of the table and win all three to have any hope. Well, you can see it's 28 degrees, just a breeze coming across, not much, just a 9% chance of any rain. It's going to be a hot and humid night here in the Prince Faisal bin Fahad Stadium. Very much a home from home for Al Hilal. The fans really are enjoying at the moment under the tutelage of Ramon Diaz. They certainly are a side in fine form. Well, Istiklol, these two met in the last round, and it was just a 1-0 victory for Al Hilal. The goal being scored on the night by Salman Al Faraj. So one goal separated them, so a little bit of hope for Istiklol. But you do fancy that they may be up against it inside this stadium this evening. What a happy faces. But I cannot express the fact that both sides need a victory for differing reasons, yes. For Al Hilal, it would push them on to 12 points, which means only Al Rayyan would be able to overtake them if they won all the games, and Al Hilal didn't take any more points. Istiklol, you know, with 3 games to go here, they've got to win all 3 to give themselves a chance of reaching the total that Al Hilal already has. Well, there are changes to the 2 lineups, which we'll run through in just a moment. The Al Hilal fans in fine voice ahead of kickoff. Istiklol travel to Al Rayyan, and then they have Sharjah at home in their next 2 games after today's match. Whilst Al Hilal are away to Sharjah and at home to Al Rayyan in their next 2 games after this. And as you can see there on the left-hand side, 2021 champions Al Hilal, looking to retain the trophy. Fans excited, awaiting the 2 sides. Nice to have fans inside the stadium, nice to have the atmosphere, although I feel as a spectacle, an empty stadium brings other stresses for the players. It's nervous enough playing football, they'll be in the zone, they will have been out on the field of play already, doing their warm-up, bit of release for them. Going through their routines, enjoying, trying a few tricks and flicks, getting the feel of the pitch and the ball and the weather and the whole atmosphere in the stadium. But now it becomes a little bit more serious. Al Hilal only conceded 1 goal in their 3 games so far and scored 6. We've got Ramon Diaz, man that started his life in Argentina, and then had a spell with, at the time, League 2 Oxford United in quite a surprise move. Didn't he turn their fortunes around in the short time that he was in charge there? And he took a bunch of very ordinary players at Oxford and turned them into a top-of-the-table side. Ramon Diaz comes up against a man, a head coach in Vitaly Levchenko, whose mind can be forgiven for being elsewhere with his family from Ukraine.
Hilal SFC.
No longer do those faces have to wait. The young girl there looking forward to seeing the sides appear. music. It's the Asian AFC Champions League. Starts the homeward leg of the group matches. This is round 4 of 6. All becomes a little bit more like shuffling the pack of cards now. You've had 3 games under your belt, and if it's the case of Istiklol, they have everything to play for, everything to gain against the group favourites Al Hilal. But it has turned up some strange results. Shabab beating Al Gharafa by 8 goals to 2 in a game that nobody would have called beforehand. What a match that was as well. And we're hoping for one just as good this evening. Istiklol will know what they need to do, very much in the hotbed of Al Hilal in Riyadh here. FIFA protocols going through. Here we are, this is the lineup. Istiklol have made 3 changes to the 1-0 defeat last time. Very much looking possibly at a back 4 here, with 4 across the middle of the park and 2 up top, although they're showing 3. Shuaib is somebody that can play forward, and Ibn Nazarov is also somebody there. Syrian officials for today: Ali Ahmad, Mazad Zafun, and Barbara Abu Ashe. In from Palestine. Little change there. Ali Ahmad not around, but here we have the Al Hilal lineup. They too have made changes, but those of you familiar with the Premier League will know Manchester United and Watford striker Orion Igihalo at the top of the park. Back in for his second appearance, Hyun-Soo Yang coming back in at centre-half. And of course, captained by Al-Faraj in the middle of the park. Well, pennants exchanged, photographs taken. It's a substitution, should they be required. As your commentator looking down, it all points to an Al Hilal victory. Football is a strange game. And Istiklol from Tajikistan, well, they quite frankly have it all to play for tonight. And what better way than going at the favourites of the group in their own hometown and upsetting the books. If you are an Istiklol player, it is exactly the setting. All to win, nothing to lose. Well, that young man in your picture, Salman Al-Faraj, certainly making sure his players know what it's all about. Up, getting ready to start this. Players right in the zone now. First touch will be so critical. First set piece, defending and attacking will be critical. Everybody will want a good first touch, a smooth first pass. Feel as though they're up to the pace of the game. Igalo sets the ball rolling. Sharani was the man that just lifted it inside. Game plans now set out by the coaches will now be put into play. Al-Sharani receives the ball. Michael back to Al-Sharani. Abdullahi across to Yang. opening at the moment, and already Istiklol puts a little bit on the back foot here. Shorani is the out ball. Michael again, chance to take on his man Mabat Shoaib here. Lovely feet by Michael. Just maybe didn't match the wonderful footwork just moments ago. Wallahi. Shu Yang. Really stretching it. Al-Barai. Turning the ball around, and fans with their blue shirts for Al Hilal blending in beautifully with the surroundings. Even the running track here is blue. These first few moments of every game. At the moment, like a snooker player, it's Al Hilal that are showing better composure on the ball, driving forward. Well, that's forced a great save. Igalo will try and get there. Oliver puts it back in the mix-up, so to speak. And this time it's stumped away by Davronov. Man down at the opposite end, the keeper is down. Rustam Yatimov. Fairly rifled in at him. There's a big palm. Vitaly Levchenko already trying to make sure that his players stick to the plans that have been trained on and dealt with in the sessions ahead. Ramon Diaz there. Just drive forward again. Absolutely rifled in there. Yatimov injured his back there. You can see him crouching down before the ball has actually gone out. Really thumping shot. Coming in. Yatimov maybe not as warmed up as he wanted to be. He's certainly in around the rib cage. The intercostal muscles around the rib cage can be very, very prone. It's the sort of webbing in between the rib cage. When you go to do a quick stretch, and certainly stop the ball with power. Put a jarring through that muscle. Played all of the previous 3 rounds. He's certainly struggling here. Quite a lengthy stoppage here. They do have Olimyon Yurayev on the bench to take over. They also have Mukridin Hazanov. It will be possibly Hazanov that comes on. Dark skies fall over the Prince Faisal bin Fahad Stadium here. Just seems to put a lid on these open terraces and allows the sound to cascade around the terraces. There's a concern here about Rustam Yatimov. That man in your picture there. Mukridin Hazanov will have to keep himself warm. Deep ball in, too long over the head of Igalo and Michael, and it goes away. This will be a test for Yatimov if he takes the kick. That's a real chance for Istiklol to get the ball down and play football now. They do okay, in fairness. Just lost it at the last moment there. Dalilov. Alexander Dalilov will be looking to throw long. And with the header, Al-Shahrani playing it against. Suleimanov there. Just waiting for the first real opportunity to open the game. Al Hilal just wasting that a touch on the far side. Al-Dawsari was a man that couldn't retain possession. Nazarov just caught in possession. Al-Bulahi. That's a lovely switch, that is. Right across the field by Salim Al-Dawsari. Ighalo, 1-0. Well, that'll open the game up. 8 minutes gone. And Ighalo buries his header past Yatimov, who looking at him in the background. I'll be surprised if he continues. Very simplistic goal. Buried by Odion Ighalo. It's a good cross in. You do have to question the positioning there of Shishirin, who's got away from his man. And Ighalo, well, he couldn't have put that header any better if he tried, really. Quality header there by Odion Ighalo, right inside Yatimov's left-hand post. Well, has that put the cat amongst proverbial pigeons? Well, we wait to see as Al-Bulahi puts the ball away. Called into question the marking with that cross. Play with a 3, sometimes a 4, could be a 5 at the back for Istiklol. Behind square. Al-Bulahi. Al-Shahrani gets the ball. He'll just tease them forward now, Istiklol. Kyung-Soo Yang. Plays it out far side to Al-Bulahi. With a real confidence. Al-Shahrani. Ighalo comes short. Al-Dawsari. It's a nice ball again. Chance again on the attack. Al-Hilal. Little step over. And Ighalo almost makes it 2. Wants the corner. Istiklol just at the moment. A little bit all over the shop, so very nice step over there by Abdullah Al-Hamdan. Ighalo didn't have much chance to adjust his feet. He's not too far wide. That's him off. Well, Al-Hilal are certainly hungrier to the football at the moment. Dalilov to take the throw quickly, but there doesn't appear to be an Istiklol player that wants this. Yatimov's down again. I think this is the end of his game. They could have done nothing about the header by that man in your picture, Odion Ighalo, just 2 minutes ago. Lovely cross there by the captain, Salman Al-Faraj. And Ighalo just buried the header. Knocked him out with a real treat. The fans very, very happy. Well, it is going to be the change that we felt was likely to happen the moment the injury happened. Rustam Yadimov is going to go off, and he'll be replaced by Mukhriddin Hasanov. Yang lifts it forward. Al-Hamdan loses out. Chance here to break forward now. No chance now. Batshuaib tries to get across in loose touch. The best of defensive balls there by Ali Al-Bulahi. Just sort of thrust his body at it. Istiklol got to pick it up if you fancy, just to make a presence for Hilal to deal with. Al-Hamdan drops off the forward line quite a lot. Salman Al-Faraj, Al-Hamdan, Al-Faraj. Al-Shahrani. Sorry, back. Al-Shahrani has Michael on this near side. They're knocking the ball around like a side in form. Istiklol's game plan will not have changed too much at the moment. If they concede another, it might be different. But I guess it back. William high ball for Al Hilal. Just a little bit scrappy from Istiklol. They want to get it forward, but they've got to find feet, or else it comes straight back to them. Quayla. It's a nice ball. Can find in a pocket, slightly behind on this near side. Al-Shahrani. Attracting all the red shirts around him, which means there's also a silver light grey shirt available. Al-Barahi. Quayla, far side again. Al-Barahi comes back. Al-Hamdan, good take straight away for the new keeper. Hasanov. Be happy with that one. But again, it's down that right-hand side of Al Hilal and the left of Istiklol that the damage is being done. Back to Su Yang. There goes the right back off on his travels. Al-Barahi inside. Al-Hamdan tries to set him up in behind the man on the far side. Imam Nazarov. Hamdan's doing a lot of work off of the front man for Al Hilal. Stavo. A loose ball that time, really didn't give Yasir Al-Shahrani any chance at all. I remember when Ramon Diaz came to Oxygen, I was there with his first training session, watching from the stands. I've just got to tell you about this, but he literally drew lines all across the playing surface. And he was telling players the lines to run, and it was really, really educational for a person to see how he made them run and how the movements came. And he, as I said, he took a bunch of failing League Two footballers at the time towards the top of the table, which was no mean feat whatsoever. So his coaching methods proven since he started life in Argentina. continues to have a very good side in Al Hilal as well. So as Al Shahrani just gets clipped. Salman Al-Faraj, Gustavo, Al-Dosari, Michael hugging the touchline near side. Al-Dosari, and again there's your right back, Al-Burait. Plays it in, not the best cross this time. And again, at the moment, you feel that Istiklol are containing. Suleimanov, the man that put the ball away, was happy to thump it away as well. Sorry, with a bit of time and space here. Press on the ball from Istiklol quite deep. They're quite happy to let Al Hilal play football in certain areas and try and make it a little bit more congested. And nick it as they've done this time. Break on, far side. Oh, referees on the spot there. Al-Dosari, the man that gets a yellow card. No quarter asked here by the referee. Manayev got the ball. And Babatshuev was the man that was upended. For the first time, we see the face of Abdullayev in goal for Al Hilal. Imam Nazarov, it's not a bad ball in, and the goal scorer Igalo gets the ball away. Useful with his head in both penalty areas, his own. And obviously the opposition's with that headed goal from Salman Al-Faraj's cross on 8 minutes. Alilov takes the throw, gets it back. It's a little bit of a hit and hope. Gets it up. That's a nice kick, nicely taken down by Igalo. Igalo finds Al-Hamdan first touch, just allowed the challenge to be put in on the far side. Nazarov, the man that got the challenge in. Abdullah Al-Hamdan felt it. Actually, Kazminin that got the challenge in. Love. Kazminin trying to the centre half. The goal is somewhat taking the stuffing out of the Istiklol at the moment. Put a little bit of pep into the songsters on the terraces inside the Prince Faisal bin Fahad Stadium here. And you just feel the Istiklol have got to find a bit of rhythm. They've got to find a little bit of a riposte, and they've got to just make Al Hilal think a little bit more about what they're doing, and that they know that there is a threat out there. Because it's a very composed performance so far by the side in light grey. Al-Shafani and Michael, the first person out on his near side. Very similar style in a way to Manchester City play under Pep Guardiola. They get the ball really wide. They know where those players are. If they knock the ball out wide and he's not there, there'll be questions asked. Overlap here again. Al-Burait can keep it in, he can. This time Kazminin got it away, but not far enough. Al-Hamdan. Al-Buraik, can he measure a decent ball in? Again, standing strong there. Kazminin. Hamdan is a fairly sizable opponent, but Kazminin is standing above him. Ronnie Carlo is asking for something I don't think he's going to get. No VAR for this game. And Shishirin definitely put the ball away. I can understand now, seeing that replay. I shouldn't giggle. The corner is given. First corner of the match, 22 minutes. Salman Al-Faraj to deliver. Goes out short. Al-Buraik back to Al-Faraj. Pulls it in. Davlin off with the clearance. A little harder than they should have, but they will have to throw. Yang, the man that stuck to his task with Adilov. Here's an opportunity if they play it right, and they do play it right. Mabat Shoaib, can he deliver? He can. Claims hands there, but I'm pretty sure the body part I saw blocking the ball was definitely not one with fingers and fingernails on. Michael. Gustavo. Al-Faraj. Lovely language style. Al-Hamdan. Al-Buraik just got onto the ball here. Al-Faraj is upended in the box, but picks himself up again, receives the ball. Michael. Instant control, lovely. What a goal that will be if that goes in. That was a terrific effort. We were right down the barrel of that one. Just clipped the top of the bar. And there would have been absolutely nothing Mukhreddin Hasanov could have done about that. Lovely control. Confident in his own ability. Just dips onto the top of the bar. Istiklol finding life a little difficult to get the ball down, play their football. Igalo, Al-Dulsari, Michael now. He's round the long way. Again, coming back to cover. Again, the foot in. Alilov, Alexander. Corner number 2 for Al Hilal. Went short with the last one, but it was from the opposite side. Salam Al-Dulsari with the corner. Al-Faraj making movement close by. He gets it. Al-Dulsari, better angle. Massive header away this time by Kazmin in. Buraik back inside Gustavo Cuellar. Al-Bulahi. Faraj. Michael, can he wriggle away? He's done well. Al-Dulsari just run into a wall. Al-Faraj retains possession beautifully. Al-Shafani. It's only one goal. That would be worrying Ramon Diaz at the moment. Territorially, possession-wise, Al Hilal all over Istiklol. Sorry, Al-Buraik. Whilst it's 1-0, I can tell you quite categorically that Istiklol are well and truly in this game. Bigger than one, life changes immeasurably. Al-Hamdan. Al-Faraj now. Al-Hamdan, edge of the box. Give and go with Al-Buraik, a little too strong this time. And off there. They want to get their foot on the football. They want to have a spell on the football. At the moment, they tend to be defending part of the pitch outside their own 18-yard box, making sure they're keeping it congested. But at the moment, Hilal are picking holes and finding feet. Al-Hamdan. Support just inside. Gustavo. Al-Dusori. Al-Shahrani. Almost zonal marking from Istiklol. There's defending that penalty area. Salman Al-Faraj. Al-Buraik, Al-Faraj with a deep ball across. Al-Shahrani will get here. A little awkward for him though. Mubatsiev thinks he's come off his man, but well, that was a very good attempt at trying to secure a throw-in. Michael, lovely skill to get away. Again onto that foot, he's just shown us what he can do from there. Al-Hamdan turns it blindly, and now the break is on. But Istiklol got to get numbers forward here. And ultimately, Kim Soo-hyang, a little bit too more wherewithal and know-it-all to get his body across the man. It's a bit of a lone foray ultimately there from the Istiklol forward. Al-Dusari, Igalo, Gustavo, Al-Buraik, Salman Al-Faraj. Stands it up again. Al-Hamdan was the furthest one forward. Hazanov gets down and just gathers. Interesting to see what Vitaly Levchenko is scribbling down, if indeed he's writing notes down. Would have worked on a game plan for Istiklol, having played the last time out against Al Hilal. Sometimes the coach's plan is to stay in the game if they're up against a pretty strong opponent, as they are tonight in Al Hilal. They want to stay in the game for as long as possible. Then they want to play a little bit of counter-attacking, but they do, in my opinion, they do need to win this game. They find themselves trailing by a goal to nil, scored after just 8 minutes from the head of Odion Igalo, across from Salman Al-Faraj. Istiklol have been forced to make one change. Rustam Yatimov saved a thunderous shot from Al-Hamdan early on. Seemed to tear a muscle in the lower part of his back. Has to be replaced shortly afterwards. Suleimanov getting the free kick. Bar ball, that isn't. Great chance here for Batshuayev, but it just skips away from him. As an Istiklol player or fan now, the first thing you'll notice, that crossfield ball was inventive there from Davranov, but it's now back in the possession of Al Hilal. Al-Faraj, Gustavo, Al-Dusari, they're all available here. Al-Shahrani, Al-Dusari, there's that right back again. Al-Buraik drills it in. My favourite man, Kazminin, gets the ball away. Almost like they've got a man up. There's always space here. Al-Faraj stands it up again. Target at the back. Oliver goes up. Michael Oliveira, possibly the smallest man. There's a ball on the way down, but again, they're just picking crosses out. We saw one earlier from very similar in that position in the 8th minute from Al-Faraj that picked out the forehead of Igalo. give Al Hilal the lead. But Istiklol very much in this game, whilst it remains 1-0. Doesn't take too much to tell you that a set piece, an unwanted error from Al Hilal, and things could be level and they could be chasing those 3 important points. Suleimanov, Kazmin in, Nazarov, beaten in the air. Good press here from Al Hilal as well when they haven't got the ball. A run through there, that's just played with a little too much zest. And a few words here between centre-half and goalkeeper. Al-Muif having a few words with Al-Bulahi. Al-Bulahi puts it long. Kazmin in. Davronov. Kazmin in again. And he's lost it in a terrible position. Al-Faraj now. Igalo them furthest forward. That could be flagged there, but Kazmin in has stretched one of those go-go gadget legs, as we would say in England, and just managed to block the pass. Istiklol can ill afford to make mistakes in their own half. Certainly of that nature. They will get punished if they continue to do so. Shahrani. Into Yang. Gustavo. Al-Faraj. Nice bit of work here. Al-Baraik into the feet of Igalo. Spins. It's 2. Igalo with his second. As cool and as calm as you like. Played into his feet. He just span, and the moment it came into his body, he wasn't going to allow anybody to take it off his toes. He span lovely. And Igalo gets his second on 33. And now the game plan of Istiklol will indeed be getting close to being ripped up. They need 3. But 1 down, there's always a chance. Al-Baraik just slipped it in. Igalo just span away from Shisharin and off the bottom of Kazanov's post into the back of the net. There's tight, there's touch tight, there's too tight. And I'm afraid that Nikita Shisharin was just too tight. Al-Hamdan. Igalo tries to get it back. Suleimanov gets it back to Kazmin in. Kazanov just stamps it out. That's not a bad ball. And the right back's in the right position this time. Not rampaging forward. But I got it down. Davronov, crossfield. Babatshuev again the target, but it seems like the target here for Vitaly Levchenko's side is that Al-Shahrani does tend to get forward, and that's going to try and expose, get the pace of Babatshuev to try and get in on this near side. 2 down now, Istiklol. Michael. So close to the touchline, he's got white paints on those luminous boots. Al-Dosari, Al-Faraj, Igalo with the touch. This time it's easy for Mukhriddin Hazanov to come out and claim. Football has traits that go around the world. Guardiola is the man that brought in the hugging on the touchline players from full-back positions so that you can, with an almost telepathic sort of way, just knock it out there and expect your player to be there. Halilov offside. Al-Hamdan, Al-Faraj, Al-Dosari, Al-Shakhrani. It's going to be Michaels. Here comes Michael. Al-Dosari just overrun at a touch. I don't think there was too much in that there. I thought that was shoulder to shoulder. Rustam Svarov has got the verdict. It's a very good crossfield ball, and that's a lovely layoff. Suleimanov loses out. Hamdan had to sort his feet out, which he did very well. Gustavo. Al-Barai, Al-Hamdan. Al-Hamdan, it's really nice football here. A side with confidence oozing through their veins here. Al-Faraj allowed to run a long way. Michael into the box. Oh, he's missed his cross. For want of a better phrase, his little legs were going faster than his brain was thinking there. Another break on this opposite way. Dalilov. Got to be careful. He's gone for the crossfield ball because Svarov just looked as though he was going to go offside. Just get the feeling, the way that Michael is galloping down this near side, that he wants to atone for what was one he won't want to look back on. Al-Dosari, look at that. Passing so good from Hilal. Dosari, Michael. Al-Dosari. Al-Barai. Instantaneous. In it comes. Gallo sniffing for that match ball. This time, Azanov got there first. Caught in two minds. Kazmin in. Azanov. Enough gets in back. Kazmin in forward. Svarov. In the end, it's a pretty good bit of defending by Bulahi. Svarov, no. Very little room to manoeuvre there. In the end, it's taken away. Al-Hamdan, Igalo back to Al-Hamdan. What a lovely ball that is. The benefits of playing a ball into a centre forward. Deep ball in, brought down here. Al-Dosari sits everybody down and curls it wide of the post. Many senior pros will possibly look back and say, put your laces through it, make the keeper work. It was lovely skill. Sat down the fullback there, Dalilov, and sent him for his chips, so to speak. But then the finish with a goal pretty at his mercy, not really coming. Istiklol will have to be more adventurous and allow, with their very good style of retaining possession, will find holes. Michael, good feed again. Al-Faraj just shows a little too much on the far side. And Imam Nazaros has lost out Al-Faraj. Allowed to go a long way. No, Istiklol don't retain possession. Gustavo just giving it back to Su Yang. Swerve all the way back. Dosari, Al-Shahrani. Lovely play. Captain Al-Faraj, I have to say, well in tune with what he needs to do. Keeps it very simple and very effective. On the right, Igalo turns. There's the shot in. Shishirin is the man that blocks it. Lovely skill. Popping up on the right-hand side. Speed of thought a little too fast for his teammates. Manov with the head up, but it's all too easy foul. But Gustavo Al-Shahrani, plenty of space to advance into. Michael. Again, the Istiklol zonal marking, trying to clog things up, but it's just a moment where you look at them and they're sort of in their zones and they stand on their feet and they stand on their heels, whilst Hilal just wander off them. It's almost as though they're, I won't say childlike and told to stand where they should be standing. They're not thinking on their feet and looking for those silver shirts. Lovely play by Al-Hamdan. Al-Burai, deep ball in. Volley. Al-Dosari with the volley. Kazmanin was the man that blocked it. Faint screens for a penalty show. Dalilov gets it out far side to Swarov, who shows good pace. Tries to go around the long way of Chung Su Yang. Goes over and gets the free kick as well. Keep believing though, and that's what they'll have to do, Istiklol. Garafa last night stopped believing 5 minutes after the break, and it became painful for every Al Garafa fan around the world to watch. Disheartening defeat last night. Istiklol have got to remember, there's 90 minutes in the game and anything can happen. What they want possibly could be highly unlikely as it stands at the moment and the way the sides are playing, but nevertheless, they must believe 2-1 is better than 2-0. Al-Dosari, Gustavo, Shahrani again. Michael's going to be further out here. There he is, comes off the touchline. His man out, Davranov with the challenge. Suleimanov loses out. Again, just hacked away and it's picked up very quickly. Hilal have still got 5 minutes this first half to try and maybe put it to bed. Ramon Diaz would like another goal. Of course he would. Managers are greedy like that. A lot of effort going in from the Istiklol team. It's more about containment than actually creating at the moment for them. Gustavo. There's the option, Albright. Michael popping up all over the place now, receiving it on the opposite flank. Right footed, so he'll be quite happy there. Al-Dosari, lovely feet. Al-Shakhrani. Training on ground stuff now and again. They've got a chance to put the ball in the box. Igalo, no. This time quickly out, has an off. Team managers will set their sides down very shortly. They'll be coming out with team talks. Put yourself in their positions now. Al Hilal, more of the same. You don't want them to get complacent, so you might have to find a little negative to try and keep them on their toes. Well, Vitaly Levchenko, it's almost time for chest thumping. Shot from Oliver, taken nicely, straight down there. Mukhridin Hazanov. Been a busy little player, that young man in your picture. Just giving away head in hands moment there up front from Dalilov. Well, that's not very nice, and I think Salman Al-Faraj has felt that. Right on the stroke of half-time. It's a very awkward thing here. Watch the slip. It's got to be more a muscle stretch or overstretch. He is back on his feet. Set up the first goal for Edin Igalo. Lovely little cross in. Igalo flashed a header past the previous goalkeeper, Rustam Yatimov. Really fine header by Igalo, and then on 33, straight ball into the feet of Igalo. Span away from his man on the angle from 6 yards and put it across the face of the goal of Hasanov's goal, in off the far post for 2-0. Al-Dosari, Al-Shakhrani. Al-Dosari again. Look at the right back out on the far side, Al-Burai. It's gone back to Kyung-Soo Yang. Al-Burai now. Al-Faraj again. Al-Hamdan. Al-Burai, can he get across? Certainly can. Igalo, not happy. Really not happy. He senses there's a hat-trick in the offing here for him. And again, good movement, just peeled off the back there of Alexander Dalilov. Couldn't find the bottom corner of the net. Not sure. Zerov puts it forward. Smartov chases. And Hilal tidy up, although they're under a little bit of pressure here. Hasn't fallen for them. Davronov. Suleimanov. Cross comes in, a little deflection there. Almost aided and abetted Istiklol, but Kyung-Soo Yang gets the ball away. Referee Hana Hatab will be keeping an eye on his watch. Lifted forward again. Al-Maif is quickest out. Hasn't had a lot to do, and what he has done, he's done well. Hana Hatab blows to signal the end of the first 45 minutes. That man in your picture, Edin Igalo, with 2 goals, has put Al Hilal in a really, really good position. It's been very, very comfortable for Al Hilal. Whilst Istiklol have got to do a bit of soul searching as they head towards the changing rooms for 15 minutes of instruction from their coach. At the break, Istiklol 0, Al Hilal 2.
موسى غسل سيارة ادينا كمية اسقطنا بالبرارة ابن الحلال سقفنا بالبرارة حرام مدح لاعب طيب النادي ويقول حرام شوف الحين طيب هو عندك الحين يقول طيب الحين اقول لك اللاعب يلعب دولي خله يطلع فيما بطنه خلاص لا انه بينادي تلعب لا يا اخي بقول لك شيء خلي من جمهور اسمع جابه يمزح خلاص من كلمه يمزح حبه هذا مشخصنا معه قلنا له خليه يمزح طيب اسمع اذا صار اسمع قلت عمره 26 قلت انت عمره 26 قال لا 26 قلت 26 ايه مثل اللي في السعوديه 26 ساعه واحد تسوي طيب اسمع خلنا في فريرة طيب اسمع فريرة الحين أكثر واحد صنع.
Hello and welcome back to the Prince Faisal bin Fahd Stadium, where at the break it's been pretty comfortable for those fans in their blue shirts as their team Al Hilal lead by 2-0 against Istiklol, and they've been fairly comfortable. Istiklol have been finding it difficult to contain the movement of the reigning champions. 2 goals from the former Watford and Manchester United striker Odion Igalo on 8:33. Made it look a very, very nice table. Should it stay that way for Al Hilal, they would be unbeaten in all 4 with 12 points, maximum points. And that, I'm pretty sure, would give them one hand on top or second. I'll run through the 2 lineups for you today. For Istiklol, in goal it is Kazanov. They have a back four of Shishirin, Dalilov, Kazminin and Imam Nazarov. Then they have Zairov, Suleimanov, Davranov and Mamat Shoaib on the left-hand side. Then they have Swarov and Manu Dalilov at the top of the park. Just checking through to see if we have any changes. There's going to be some changes here. Quite possibly as we move into the second half. Let's just look at Al Hilal. Almayaf is in goal. Al-Sharani, Al-Balahi, Yang and Al-Baraik. There. Well, Izzev Mohammed is coming on, as is Alion Karamatulusoda. Reference to those changes for you in just a moment. Who they're replacing. Then I have Gustavo, Al-Faraj, Michael and Al-Dossari in the middle of the park, with Al-Hamdan just playing off the top of Idin Agalo at the top. The referee today is from Syria, that's Hana Hattab. He's assisted by Mazen Zasfoun, also from Syria, and Burak Kamal Abu Asheb from Palestine. It was pretty much one-way traffic in the first half. And Ramon Diaz's side will just need to make sure that they continue to keep a stranglehold on the game.
Player number 70, Shahrob Silamanov, replaced by player number 77, Asaf Mohammed.
Yep, that is it. Sulaimanov has gone off.
لنادي استقلال دخول اللاعب رقم 23 كاروماتو علي جون بدلا من اللاعب رقم 11 مابجوف شيرفاني.
Well, there's the changes. And the tall, languid man who I loved in the first half has been removed from it. Vladislav Kazminin is taken off as well. Here's Zayef and Karamatuluta is on. Al-Barai. Real chance here. Al-Barai behind Higalo, just couldn't take it. Back to goal. Shisharin plays it near side. Swarov lets it run out of play. I say Kazminin is actually still out there. Shoaib, the other man that went off. It's just gone out of play. Beating the full-back, although his efforts in vain. Karamat Tuladoza is the man that came on. Seems to be making a back five when they haven't got the ball. He's going to drop in as a defensive midfielder. It's difficult to really pick up, but they need to try and get themselves something out of it. Al-Barai goes all the way back to Mayouf. Al-Mayouf. Lahi. Gustavo, Yang, Faraj, Al-Faraj, the man that picked out a beautiful cross, loves to just drop back onto his left foot. Gustavo, Al-Dossari, Al-Shahrani, who else but Michael. Oliveira comes inside, little Brazilian, give and go with Dossari. He's going to chase his own pass as well. Came there, gave a big shout, I heard it. Just look at that about hunting in packs there. Swarov really had nowhere to go. Youngsu Yang. Al-Barai. Salman Al-Faraj. Al-Sari to Al-Shahrani. Well, the opening 3 minutes, very much in the same vein as the first 45 here. Al-Hilal knocking the ball around as though they've got extra players out there. Al-Faraj. Al-Faraj. Gustavo. This time by this rear guard. They've got a bit of a break on here. Lofno's not going to be quick enough there to get away from Nobalahi. Difficult to see, really. There's been some changes now for Istiklol. But it's just quite a comfortable performance here from the reigning champions. Al-Faraj. Michael popping up on this near side. Al-Faraj. He'll want it back on his left foot. He does really well. Michael won't be happy with that cross, that's for sure. Raking ball, looking for the run here of Zwarov. Being tracked back in by Jung-Soo Yang. Zwarov kept the ball alive. Zaidov goes out far side. For the first time, across into the box. Has forced a little bit of consternation, and it comes, and Ali Al-Bulahi actually cleared the ball. Just trying to stem the tide, really. Istiklol want to just, I love my analogies. Lovely little turn on again. Real chance here. Well, Hamdan can't quite get onto it. And at the moment, Istiklol are like a spin bowler that's come on a flat track in a game of cricket. They're bowling it on line and length. They're getting no bite or spit or turn, and they desperately need to do that just to make Al-Hilal think. They're not getting one at the moment. Gustavo, Al-Dosari, Al-Shahrani, Al-Hamdan. Pressure on the ball, and they can pick their pass up to Al-Barai. Michael up against Kazmanin. Quick feet, low centre of gravity, getting away from the taller man. Still there, Michael. He's going to take them all on, and in the end, gets himself a free kick, and there's a little bit of a wry smile there. He was really dancing a merry dance back then, and then the Istiklol men were snapping at his heels. And in the end, Zaidov is the man that just clips the Brazilian's knee. Trying to organise it here. One man I know that won't be far away from the 6-yard box will be Claudio Nigalo. I have one eye on this match ball here. Salman Al-Faraj trying to orchestrate things with his free kick. Al-Faraj out to the edge of the box, but he's picked out a red shirt. Well, it was a fairly swift counter-attack there by Isaev, but sort of run out of room. Isaev had started all three, scored one goal in the tournament so far against Al Rayyan. His normal favoured partnership in the middle of the park. Alongside Suleimanov has been broken up. Al-Faraj again. perfectly spot. Al Dosari knew exactly without looking that Al Shahrani was there. Al Dosari, Michael. Again, it's just hacked away by Istiklol, and it comes against them again. Al Hamdan. Al Dosari, you know this one's going to be his Al Baraik. He's waiting there, he's got all the time in the world, delivers. Too long. But look at the desire there from Al Dosari, Salam Al Dosari, to get to the ball and keep it in. If you are an Istiklol player, you possibly want to see less body language or intent with their body language from Al Hilal. So hopefully think they're getting a little bit complacent, but it's far from it. Ramon Diaz's side certainly doing very well. Zuarov, Dalilov, can he get it out near side? Can't find Imam Nazarov. Referee waves play on. Quick to get the ball back in play as well. Double right, Michael stands it up. Igalo, Razanov is there. Good atmosphere inside the Prince Faisal bin Fahd Stadium here in Riyadh, as it should be. Body language of Istiklol looking a little bit leggy. 28 degrees at kickoff, not a lot of breeze either. Riyadh, Al Dosari never quite had the ball under control. Kim Su-yang likes to use his discretion and start with Al Mayouf. Gustavo, bit of space. Al Shahrani is out on the left-hand side. Al Dosari. Wallahi. No pressure on the ball. You can see again, as spoke about the zonal marking inside their own half. They keep themselves very much in a disciplined shape. But it doesn't, it's a little too rigid. It doesn't allow for the flexibility and the running in between the lines of Al Hilal. Well, that looks like the end of the afternoon or evening for Dalilov. He is going to be replaced by Eric Bukum. Hasn't had a great deal of service, in fairness. Dalilev. It's Eric Bukum is on loan. Will obviously hopefully give a different angle or perspective for Istiklol going forward. I'd actually started all three before tonight. Finds himself on the bench. Whether he's nursing a knock, I don't know. But Istiklol are going to get their first corner of the match. There's a veritable plethora of bodies inside Al Mayouf's 6-yard box. Latest count at least 12. It's a deep ball in. Poured away, comes down Bukum with his first chance. Shot goes in from Isaev. Davranov. Well, he sent it the long way home, but he's kept it safe. Kazminin goes up, Bukum runs beyond, but it's going to be easy for Al Mayouf just to gather and start a game. But I suppose the plus point, if you are an Istiklol fan, is the fact that that set piece caused a little bit of a problem. Michael Al-Faraj, Al-Shakhrani, Al-Hamdan coming in. Seems to have swatched blanks at the moment with Michael, who's going to pick this one up again. Oh, what a bit of skill that was. Of course, didn't match that wonderful kill of the ball in mid-air. The party tricks there. I've seen that for a while. My word, if I'd have done that, I think I'd have dislocated both knees. But that's not one for me to do. Istiklol. Almost in a way, Nikita Shishirin. Zararov tries to play it in. Zwarov is the man that wins the throw. The full of endeavour, it has to be said. Zwarov is the... Just stood waiting for the ball there. Davronov. Hilal, though, no respite off the ball as well as on the ball. They make sure they work hard. Nikita Shishirin. Aliyon, Karaman, Tulutsuda. They're trying to get away on the touchline, but again it's Al Hilal. Around finding the extra man all the time. Shakhrani, Al-Hamdan, Shakhrani. It's a very good challenge. And now Zwarov is on the chase. He's got a bit of pace about him. And it does make life a little awkward there for Shun Su Yang. Fancy that Al Hilal wants 2-0 up, and pretty much, as you can see, with 76 possession, comfortably managing this game, would just like to put it to bed. Side off. Bukum. Kazminin almost played into trouble. Bukum near side. Imam Nazarov. Sorry. Gustavo's pretty much had nobody near him all through the game. Al-Barai. Michael. Making life difficult again. Nazarov. Watch the ball, sir. Abdullahi. Al-Dasari. Gustavo getting involved. Al-Faraj. Al-Barai. Chance here. Blocked this time by Nikita Shishirin. Alilov clears it up to Bukum. You don't want to use the phrase men against boys here, but Istiklol are scrapping, but they aren't really making inroads when it comes down to it. In a game that they really do need to win to have any hopes of qualification. Two goals from Idian Igalo on 8 and 33. Powerful header with the first one from across from Salman Al-Faraj on 8 minutes. And then a little ball rolled into his feet back to goal from Al-Barai. Spat his man, who got a little too tight. Rolled it across the face of goal and in off substitute keeper Kazimov. Right post for 2-0. Al-Faraj, bit of space to work on. Al-Barai. Buku, since he's been on, the Gabonese player has been working very hard. Al-Dasari, a little bit of a lively bounce, but he's managed to find Al-Shahrani. Gustavo. Do you get the feeling that another goal from Al Hilal could possibly see a cascade of goals? Because the resistance of Istiklol would then be certainly put to bed, you fancy. Salman Al-Faraj can pick a pass if he wants here. Al-Dasari coming onto it. But a little overhit, so you're going to keep it in play? No, he can't. At times you do feel that it may be a little easy out there for the side in silver, Al Hilal. And they've had very little to feel threatened by. On the side in red, Istiklol. One man who will be desperate to see the football flying into the Istiklol penalty area will be Igalo. Suarez. Work by Isaev. Finds Zaidov. Imam Nazarov. Isaev now. Maybe could have advanced a little further forward there. Davronov. Maybe one pass too late for that ball out there on the far side. Davronov again. Just a little bit of impetus here. And in the end it's Al-Hamdan that's got a foot in, but he hasn't been able to retain possession. Kazmanin has played a loose ball, and now there's a real chance on here. Al-Hamdan gets it across, but this time Nikita Shishirnin is just in the right place. Asian Champions League is shaping up to be a thriller. Still some more group games to go. Plenty of sorting out to be done in all the groups. Some good sides in this tournament. And like most tournaments, builds to a crescendo. And all the games will become closer qualifiers, closer in the competition, in standards. It's a lovely ball by Al-Dasari. Al-Barai been asked to put it in, does put it in. And Arif Bukum tries to break away. Al-Barai, he's done very, very well. Gustavo Koya has done very, very well. Al-Dasari now. Al-Barai, Al-Hamdan. Al-Dasari. Kazmanin gets it away. Isaev shows a little too much, and in the end it's caught Al-Bulahi. Well, there's going to be a couple of changes. Jeff Harley is coming on, and so is Nasser Al-Dosari. Going off the field of play. Kim Soo-Hyang is going off. Fourth official's got to get those numbers right. I may be wrong, but 14 and 11. Al-Hamdan is going off. Actually an 11 on the team sheet that I've been given. And it's we're going to call him Nasser Al-Dosari. دخول اللاعب رقم 16 ناصر الدوسري بدلا من اللاعب رقم 14. Shahrani though has the ball, and it's 2-0 to Al Hilal. We're into the final 20 regulation minutes here. And it's been a very good, solid, professional performance from the 2021 AFC champions. Al Hilal. Edit Bukum trying to stretch his legs. Al-Bulahi gets back and puts the ball out of play. The goal now for Istiklol would make life very, very interesting. The accuracy with the cross, and Jeff Harley with his first touch to clear. Like that. Lafarge. Good challenge coming in. But I fancies his chances. Just got a little bit under it there. Bukum tries to find Zaidov, but she's smuggled around. That's lovely touch by Bulahi. Shahrani. Big opportunity now. Igalo lays it off. Al-Faraj, Michael. Kazmanin clears. Michael's still there. In the end, the layoff wasn't good enough. Isaev gets it away. He's done really well to get past two. Nazarov goes away. They get the throw deep inside Al Hilal territory. There's the face of a leader there, Gustavo Cuellar. He's certainly saying, you don't muck about, we win the game. Shot from distance, a little bit of dip on it. And the desired effect there from Rustam Zwarab. Al Hilal, this is Nasser Al-Dosari, we'll call him Nasser. Gustavo, Al-Faraj, Gustavo again. Al-Buraik. Al-Faraj. Gustavo Al-Shahrani. Oh, he shows far too much of it. Getting heads out of a little hole that they created by Al-Bulahi. Al-Dosari tries to go in, read this time by Shishirin. It's a little bit loose from Istiklol. Bit of a nibble there, but the referee's not seen it. He's closer to the action than I am. Zaidov now on the ball. Davronov. He's going to have to... Well, he's got the free kick there. Salman Al-Faraj has protested. I just think... are coming together there. I love just gives it up. Bukum. Davronov. I love Bukum now. Certainly mentions his name quite a few times. Zaidov. It's a second opportunity. Hilal though back in possession. Nasser. Gustavo Cuellar. Look at the space. Igalo just lifts it back. It's not a good ball from Igalo. Swaroff goes down, a little clip there. Burak is the man that just clipped the heels. Misplaced passes could prove costly here for Istiklol. The silver-shirted Al-Hilal side feel very comfortable in their game at the moment. Michael, can he make something happen? He's been pretty lively today. Tries to find Igalo. Shishirin clears. Al-Faraj back to Gustavo Cuellar. There's two players down. Zafali. Al-Bulahi. You do feel as though there's a few more gears in the box to be changed up into by Al-Hilal. Earlier in the day, Al-Rayyan beats Sharjah 3-1. Al-Dosari. Nasser back to Al-Dosari. Gustavo Cuellar. Burak. Al-Faraj. Again, he likes it on the right to come in on his left. Burak, the right back, who I think has been very pivotal, always been willing to accept the ball on the right-hand side. Gustavo Cuellar. Igalo. Well, he didn't make the contact he wanted. And possibly after doing that, thought he would have been better off taking it into his body and maybe spinning again like he did for his second goal. Well, that's lovely. Remember that Hilal were at the FIFA World Club Cup. Lost to Chelsea by 1-0. Romelu Lukaku with a goal. Shahrani. Yasminin gets it away. Bulahi gets it down. Nasser. Al-Shakhrani. Al-Dosari. Lovely ball. Al-Barai. Maybe threading the eye of a needle a touch there. Swarov. Kazayev. Davranov. Swarov working hard, but he's being forced back towards his own goal. Well, it just goes to show you the commitment and competitive edge there of the captain, Salman Al-Faraj. His side are 2-0 up and fairly comfortable, but there's no drop into the standards, and this is what every great side has. They're not going to concede anything. I should imagine even in pre-season friendlies and five-a-sides in training, it's all about being victorious for this side. Bukum, lovely little give and go, but Al-Balahi will clear it. Bukum takes it out of the air. Swarov can't do it all on his own, though. Needs some support. Actually, his chest down didn't really go in favour of his teammates. Nasser. Al-Shahrani into the final 10 regulation minutes. It's going to be the moment that the hopes of Istiklol of progressing from the group are extinguished. Just 2 games to go. Maximum they can get will be 6 points. Ryan and Sharjah to come. And already the top 2 in the table have got 7 and 12. Zayev. Imam Nazarov. Bukum, the willing runner. Harley sticks to his task. Well, the positives at the moment for Istiklol is the fact that they are drawing the second half. Minute. We've got a lot of time for that gentleman. It's just put the ball out of play. Here's Zayev. Diligent and hard-working since he'd come on. I was quite surprised to see him start on the bench today. He knows what's happening on the training ground or fitness-wise. Al-Dosari comes forward. Al-Barai, Michael. Al-Faraj, lovely disguised ball. Gustavo Cuellar. Nasser, Igalo, force wide. Al-Shakhrani. Gustavo gets across Davranov. Michael, the target, gets the ball. Can he finish a lovely little ball in? No, it's easy this time for Bazanov. Just a pluck out of the air. Excellent play again. Hilal showing the competitive nature to win the ball back. Michael again. Al-Barai. Al-Dosari to Nasser. Nasser again involved. Al-Faraj. And again, Michael will have another chance to run at his man. This time he does. Just over the bar this time on his favoured left foot. Well, 3 more changes for you. Al-Buraik goes off. On comes Abdulrahman Al-Abaid. He'll be coming on. Al-Shahrani going off as well. He'll be replaced. Gustavo Cuellar also making his way off the field of play. Fine lighting up the stadium. Shahrani, Cuellar, and Al-Buraik off for Saud Kanu and Al-Abaid. Into the final 6 minutes. Again, Swaroff gets flagged offside this time. Just a change to your officials. Ali Ahmad of Syria not starting. He was replaced by the fourth official, Barak Kamal Abu Asay of Palestine. Michael. Faraj. Field it goes. Well, they've been in fine voice throughout the game, and they continue to make the place bounce along. Sari thought he was fouled then. Jafari with a header. Eric Bukum will pick it up. Zayev, Davranov. What options out to his right? That's going to be flagged, I think. Yeah, indeed it will be. Karamatul Lodzoda just went too early. Someone as well went with him, but he wasn't the one that received the football. Hilal moving towards the end of their fourth group match, ready to post another 3 points. So Faraj, it wasn't the greatest ball in the world there by Kanu. Not lost out. Now the break is on. Saud surely pulled back. Gets his shot off in the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now to present the black knight award to Odeyano, number 9, from Hilal SFC, for his excellent performance in this match.
Lifted forward Eric Bukum on the charge. Maouf will get there first. Saud driving forward again, real pace. Michael. And Faraj. Kanu. Saud. Michael again. Well, aside from Tajikistan, the game is pretty much up on this campaign for them. Trailing by 2 goals to 0, as you can see, both from Gideon Igalo in the first half. Did the damage, but Hilal have been very comfortable in this game. Michael gets a nice chance. Can he open his body up against Saud on the overlap? Well, he's flashed that across the face of goal. Icelandic chants adopted around the world. Hilal have been comfortable throughout this game, and they will continue to be comfortable as we move into the final regulation minute of this Group A match, fourth round of matches. Pride will be left for Istiklol, and Bukum with a little bit of a lazy challenge on Salam Al-Dosari. Ramon Diaz successfully looks over. Another victory for his side. Driven crossfield. Saud now with a chance to put the ball into the box. Just waiting. Al-Faraj to Michael. 3 minutes to play. Al-Faraj. Salam Al-Dosari. Good save this time, flying away. Mikhreddin Kazanov. Maybe one for the cameras. I'll tell you what, it looked pretty nice in freeze frame, that's for sure. Al-Faraj, 91st minute, corner. Side off, tries to clear. Salam Al-Dosari puts it in. Kazmanin gets it away. Michael with a chest to Saud. Al-Faraj dictated lots of play today. Salam Al-Dosari fancies another crack, but he's going to have to work it, and he's worked it well. Real chance here, Michael, turned in, and it is Salam Al-Dosari that gets the third goal on 92. The icing on the cake as far as those fans are concerned. He wasn't to be thwarted this time again. This time he cut in Salam Al-Dosari. Little give and go. Shades possibly of offside in the build-up. But the linesman on the near side, better view than me. And Salam Al-Dosari, after seeing Kazanov's save from distance, tucked it past the keeper to make it 3-0. It's no more than the dominance of Al Hilal have really deserved in this game. They have been in the ascendancy from the very first moment, and Istiklol have found it very difficult to create any menace in and around the penalty area of Al Hilal, and they found it very difficult to keep the football for any lengthy spells. Ismaev onto his left foot, onto his right foot, and wide of Al-Mouf's goal. Salam Al-Dosari getting the third to join the brace scored by Orion Igalo in the first half. All eyes now. Hannah Hattab from Syria, the man in the middle. And only add on to the minimum of 3 to be played at the end of the game. Michael still enjoying himself. Kazmanin gets it away, but they've almost given the ball away. The one man that will be disappointed is Orion Igalo. Would have fancied taking that match ball home. Isaev. Push on the back from Saud. But that is it. The final score. Triumphantly and comfortably going off to the top of the table. Al Hilal, 4 wins from 4 games. They win by 3-0. 2 goals in the first half for Orion Igalo, the man in your picture, and 1 right in the dying embers of the game for Salam Al-Dosari. Really just confirmed the superiority of Al Hilal against the side Istiklol, who now have 2 games left and can only play for pride. Their campaign is over. They cannot reach the top 2 in the Group A table, so it's all about pride. But they show enough fight and desire. They could make things very difficult for their opponents Al Rayyan and Sharjah, who are chasing the top of the table alongside Al Hilal. But will anybody get close enough? That is the question. The fans have been treated to a wonderful game, and it's finished here at the Prince Faisal bin Fayed Stadium. Istiklol 0, Al Hilal 3.